Everyone in your school is using AI. Everyone in your office is using AI. Same tools, same models. And somehow, most of them are producing the most confidently wrong work they have ever produced in their life. Not bad work, not broken work, confident work that is polished, structured, has bullet points and everything. And that's the problem nobody is talking about. Because if AI was just making bad output, you do catch it, you do fix it. But it's not making bad output, it's making good looking output that contains zero of your thinking. And when you submit that, you have just handed your brain to a machine and call it productivity.
AI model.
AI.
Think about what AI actually does for a second. You type something in, it scans everything it was trained on, and it gives you the most statistically likely useful response to whatever you asked. That's it. That's the whole machine. Which means if you type something vague, it doesn't think harder, it doesn't push back, it just gives you the most polished version of your vague question. Help me grow my business. You get a 7-point marketing framework, it has headers, it has bullet points, but it's completely useless. Not because AI is bad, because you didn't bring anything. And this is the part that makes it dangerous. Imagine, with your calculator, if you punch in the wrong numbers, you get a wrong answer. And you know it's wrong. But with AI, wrong thinking goes in and confident sounding output comes out. And your brain goes, okay, done. The thinking never happened, but it feels like it did. I call this the mirror problem. AI doesn't think for you, it thinks with you. It reflects whatever you bring and amplifies it. Bring clarity, you get leverage. Bring nothing, you get an articulate version of nothing. And most people are bringing nothing. There's a study out of MIT. Developers were given AI to help write code. The group that just handed the whole task to AI, they got the working code faster than anyone. But when researchers asked them to debug a different version of the same code, explain what it did, they couldn't. They had the output. They never built the understanding. And this is the thing nobody wants to hear. But thinking was the whole point. Not the code, not the output. The process of understanding the problem well enough to solve it. That's what makes you valuable. And AI just lets you skip it all. Speed in the wrong direction isn't productivity, it's just a faster way to go nowhere. Same with your business idea, your emails. If AI wrote it and you didn't fight with it, tear it apart, didn't question it, you have got a polished document built on thinking you never did. Here's the part that actually scares me. When most people use AI badly, they don't know they are using it badly because the output feels like something. You go on with a half-formed idea. AI gives you back 5 paragraphs. Your brain registers, I have an answer now. But all you did was outsource the question. The gaps in your thinking are still there. They are just hiding behind the bullet points now. This is the mirror. You actually know what you're building, who it's for, what problem it solves, and why now. AI makes you 10 times sharper. It takes your thinking and gives it a language. It shows you angles you hadn't considered. It punches up your clarity. But if you don't know those things, AI doesn't save you. It just generates confident sounding noise. And because it sounds like an answer, you stop looking for the real one. I see this everywhere. People building business of AI generated strategies, sending emails that sound nothing like them, making decisions based on AI research and AI gurus on the internet. They never verified once. The output looks finished. The thinking never happened. And the worst part, it will work for a while until it doesn't. Until someone asks a question your AI can't answer. Until a strategy meets the reality. So, who's actually winning with AI right now? Not the AI people, not the people with most prompt saved, not the people building 20 automation they will never use in their life. It's the clear thinkers, the people who show up with a real problem they have already thought about. AI couldn't have guessed an opinion or direction. They use AI to pressure test their thinking, not replace it. Here's the actual question. Not how do I use AI better? Not what prompt should I be using? It's what am I actually bringing to the table when I open it? Because if you can't answer this question, that's not AI problem. AI didn't make you dumber. It just showed you what was already there. Most people look at the mirror and blame the reflection.